Hello to everyone. I am UC from PTE Plus Group, and in this video we're going to work on reading number 325, Debtor, from Reading from the Blanks, Readings of APEUni. The title is about financial thing, as you can see in the first sentence, and we will discuss it, and we will figure out what the answers are. Let's dive deep into it. Here we have, it's a long text, but it's easy. Just try to stay focused throughout the text and you will understand it and you will come to right conclusions. The right answer. Reproducing, accelerate, renew, pay up. It means paying, pay your debt. Check, reducing is clear. Accumulate means compiling or gathering throughout time. At any point, it's clear, at any time, at any point. This is okay, which this refers to a reference. It's demonstrative determiner. Undertaking any action, try to carry out any action or do any action, and it is unlikely. Something like this is okay, it is unlikely again refers to something which is not probable or not likely to happen. Debtor. There isn't a financial director around who wouldn't like to cash. It means when you say there isn't a financial who wouldn't, it means there is a financial, there are some financial directors who would like to cash flow by debtor days. In other words, now here it explains what does it mean. Hyphen, in other words, get customers to faster. To what faster? So it's about debt. It's about doing something with the cash flow. Cash flow is the current of the flow of money and this kind of stuff to your company or your life. We'll call it cash flow. It's all about money. So, wouldn't like to what cash flow? Reproducing? It's not about reproducing. Accelerate, renew, pay up, check, reduce cash flow. No. Accumulate cash flow. No. At any point, no. Undertaking any action, cash flow. So two word that makes sense most: accelerate and accumulate. Let's see what the next sentence is saying. By debtor days. By, here we have ing. By doing something. By gerund. By the debtor days. In other words, get customers to what faster? We need verb here. So here's about debt. We have customers. To get customers to, I said, pay up. Pay up means to pay your debt, to pay back your debt. Pay up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 1. Get customers to pay up faster. Pay up your debt means pay your debt, pay back your debt. Here, we would like to accelerate. Accelerate makes it faster. Try to do something that occurs to make something happens faster. You accelerate. Cash flow by doing something with debtor days. Do you know what debtor days are? What debtor day is, or debtor days are, or the concept is that, for example, someone owes you $1,000, okay, and he says or she says that I'm going to pay you back or pay up in a short amount of time, as much as it is possible. For example, in 2 months. But you don't know exactly, I'm just saying 2 months, you don't know exactly when they're going to pay back your debt. So you want to have your money back as soon as possible. For example, you don't know how long it's going to take, maybe 20 days. You just want to, for example, 5 days. You want to get to your money faster. You want to accelerate your cash flow, accelerate it, accelerate your income, make something happen faster. Here, accelerate has a direct meaning, a direct in connection of comprehension or understanding, has a direct link to this blank. By debtor date, I said, is it debtor days, 20 days? You want to 5 days. So by reducing debtor days, you don't want it to take more than 20 days or 30 days. You want to make it faster. You want to have your money soon. So you reduce the days. Here it is. 6. You reduce the days. 2. Let me see. Accelerate cash flow. Yeah. And here we have 4. So you want your customers to pay up faster. You see? Pay up faster. In Europe's top 1,000 quoted companies, nearly 1/4 of all invoices are unpaid in time. What do we need here? According to recent research carried out by the ASF organization, all the invoices are unpaid in time. Reproducing, accumulate at any point, renew at any. What do we need here? Unpaid in time. We need the phrase at any point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At any point in time. Doesn't matter. What really matters here is they haven't paid their invoices. At any point in time, you don't know, in the beginning of the year, in the mid-year, in the last quarter of the year, at any point in time, all invoices are unpaid. Doesn't matter which time, regardless of the time, we have invoices which are unpaid, according to research. Okay, this means they are sitting on a total of 274 billion overdue debts. It means the debts which was supposed to be paid on a specific date, but it has passed over that. For example, 20th of April. But now we are in June 5th. We just passed this deadline, so it's overdue debt. Most of this is caused by poor collection practices. The strategies are poor by collecting these debts. I mean, by receiving or having those money back. According to Juan or Jan or John Jan Porter, ASF's managing director, you can set up all the systems you want. You can insist on watertight contracts. It means waterproof. I mean, no doubt about it. Nothing should be, no ambiguity. Everything is clear, watertight. No place to escape, no room for any misdemeanor. And payment terms, and government can even introduce late payment legislation. It means government can impose some legislations which make those people who are in debt to pay back sooner. Punish them maybe if they don't. But there are always some debtors who fail to pay on time. You can do everything you want, but there are some people who can't pay back. But there are always some debtors who will fail to pay. Okay, once a payment is overdue, your first step is to talk to your debtor. The thing is, when a payment is overdue, when it is past a certain point in time, the first thing is to talk to your debtor. Why you haven't paid your debt, my dear customer? You should let them know the payment is late and try to find out if there's a dispute about the work or if your debtor has financial problems. The first thing is you want to talk with them. What's your problem? They have a financial problem. What happened in your work? This kind of stuff. You want to talk with them. The relation is the connection. The communication is the thing. But Tim Vino, I mean, there's a blank here. But Tim Vino, a chartered accountant, it means recognized and very well-known accountant, believes that too many companies are afraid of losing a relationship, and that, it means the fact that they may lose a relationship, before the focus should be on the recovering as much money as possible rather than on preserving a relationship. But here an accountant says, too many companies are afraid of losing a relationship. And that before, what should we put here? Before doing anything else. Before doing anything else, the focus should be on recovering as much as money possible. So if you want to guess, you say, so before, move on, so stop. Before doing anything else, before making connection, make sure that your focus should be on recovering as much as money, collecting, recovering money as much as possible, rather than on preserving. Don't focus on your preservation of your relationship preservation. First of all, before doing anything, here, before, if you can guess well, you will figure out that it is here. What should we use here? Before doing anything else. In the options, before undertaking any action. 8, 9, 10. So many options here. Before doing anything else, as you're reading it, you have to first make your own guess. Have your own guesses. And then go to see and find your answers. If you are very well-versed reader. Here, but Tim Wino, a chartered accountant, believes, what should we put here? Now we're going to test the options. Reproducing before, no, doesn't make sense. Renew, no. Check what? No. Prediction was used. Accumulate, doesn't make sense. This is okay. It is unlikely. What is unlikely? Let's assume we should use it is unlikely here. It is unlikely. But Tim Wino, a chartered accountant, believes too many companies are afraid of losing relationship and that before doing anything else. So, it is not unlikely. It is likely. If it is unlikely, then this guy shouldn't be focusing on preserving, shouldn't be focusing on recovering money. He should focus on preserving a relationship. There is but shows contrast. Contrast between this section and this section. What's coming after but tells us that having a relation is not a priority. Getting your money back is a priority. This guy is telling this. So before this section, before this guy making this statement, we were talking about having a good communication with your debtor. Here it says, it is okay. This is okay. You can have a good communication. But he says something else. You see? When you say it is unlikely, it means having a good connection with your debtor is unlikely. It's not probable. It doesn't happen. It wouldn't happen. No, it's not. It will happen. And if it happens, it's okay. But here he says something else. Here it says shift or switch your focus from preserving a relationship to recovering as much money as possible. So it's a combination of different techniques. So here you should get the basic comprehension of the text. That really helps you. And I hope this explanation was helpful to you. And till next time, that's it. Thank you very much.